Hello, good morning. Welcome to my YouTube channel. My name is J Clef, and I'll be teaching you chord number system and alphabet. So in music, there are 7 alphabets in music: the A, B, C, D, E, F, and G. So these are 7 alphabets we have in music, and we have 12 keys on the keyboard, which is the C, C sharp, D, E sharp, D sharp, E, F, F sharp, G, G sharp, A sharp, B, and C. So when coming down, you call them flat. C, B, B natural, B flat, A flat, G, G flat, F, E, E flat, D, D flat, and C. So that's all about the alphabet. So have that in mind. Now, there's something about we beginners. We see chords as tonic suffer. For example, in the key of C, this is the 1 chord. We see this chord as do mi so, do mi so. Instead of seeing this chord as the 1, the 3, and the 5, but we are seeing this chord as do mi so. Please do not see this chord as do mi so, unless in the case whereby you are dealing with melodies. You're dealing with melodies, then you can see this chord as do mi so. You understand? You can see this chord as do mi so do mi. Then in that case you're good. But when you are dealing with chord progression, do not see these chords as do mi so. See them as the 1, 3, or 5. Let's say in the key of C now, this is the 1. Now the 2 on the key of C is D minor. The 3 is E minor. The 4, which is a major, is F major. The 5, which is a major chord too on the key of C, is G major. Then the 6 is A minor. Now the 5 is B, half diminished. And then back to the 1. So this is very simple. And now there's a formula when going from 1 to 7. The formula is tone, tone, semitone, tone, 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 semitone. Now this is how it is on the key of C. When going to D, which is the 2, it is a tone because there is something in between C and D, which is the C sharp or D flat. So tone. When going to E, from D to E, it is a tone because there is something, which is the E flat or D sharp. Now when going from E to F, it is a semitone because there is nothing in between them. You can fully move from E to F. Same thing as F to G. There is something between them, which is F sharp or G flat. From G to A, there is something which is G sharp or A flat. A to B, there is something which is A sharp or B flat. And then B to C, there is nothing. It is a semitone. So tone, tone, semitone, tone, 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 semitone. Again, tone, tone, semitone. Semitone, tone, 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 semitone. So that is the formula you're going to use. Let's say we're on the key of F. The scale degrees of F is the F1, the 2 is G, the 3 is A, the 4 is B flat, the 5 is C, the 6 is D, the 7th is E, and then the 1 F. So tone, something, semitone, because there is nothing. This is the 3 and the 4. And then the 4 and 5. The 4 and the 5, there is something between them, which is the B, an obstruction. Then the 5 and the 6, there is something between them, which is the C sharp or D flat. Then the 6 and the 7, there is something between them, and then the 7 and the 8. So the 3 and the 4 is the semitone. The 7 and 8, or the 7 back to the 1, is a semitone. So we have just 2 semitones, and the rest are toned. The 3 and the 4, the 7 and the 8 are 1. Now back to the key of C, the 3 and the 4 degrees, a semitone. The 7 and the 1 or 8 is a semitone, away from each other. So these are the distances we have on the scale degrees. So, like I said, do not use chord tonic surface as chords, as an approach to chord. Do not use them. It will limit you. You understand? So for example, now I want to play 2-5-1, which is a little bit advanced for beginners. This is the 2 on C major. Now the 5, and then back to the 1. So if I continue seeing them as tonic surface, I'll be like the 1, do, mi, and then the 2 I'll be like re, la, mi, fa, la, do, fa. No. I will limit myself. Instead of doing number system and alphabet, leave tonic surface alone when you are dealing with melodies. Imagine if I want to do a 2-5-1 progression and my melody is fa, mi, then I know it is 2. The 2 on the key of C is D, the 5 is the 5 is G, and the 1 is C. Then my melody, fa, mi, fa, then mi. These are the only scenario whereby you use tonic surface when you're playing chords. But when you're playing chords, do not use tonic surface as an approach. You understand what I mean? So that is just it. So now we want to learn how to play. Want to play all 7 keys. We want to learn how to play those things. So do not just limit yourself. Now, let's say when the key of G, I know that my 5 on G, using tone, semitone formula, my 5 is the D major. I know my 2 is A minor. The 2 on the key of G is A minor. You understand? I know my 3 is A minor, which is D, B minor. I know my 4 is C, which is the 5. Using the tone, semitone, tone, semitone formula. So that is just, it is as simple as alphabet, ABC. You understand? So the reason I did this video is because I don't want you beginners to see chord progression as tonic surfers. See them as numbers, see them as alphabet. Don't see them as do mi sol, because let's say we're on the key of like I said, the key of G. My 4 is C. My 4 is C. So this C can also be a 5 on the key of F. 5. So this C can be anything on the keyboard. Do you understand? It can be anything on the keyboard. So don't just see this as do mi sol, do mi sol. Don't see the 5 as saturé. Do not see these things like that. It is going to limit you. So rather see them as on the key of C, the 1, the 2, the 3, the 4, the 5, the 6, the 3, the 6 and the 7th, and back to the 1. Now you see my voicing. You see that I have a melody playing. This is my melody from I'm playing major third and minor thirds. So from me to me. Now I can say me to me because I'm dealing with tonic surfers. You understand? So now let me play it again. The 1, the 2, the 2 is D, the 3 is E minor. This is my melody. The 4 is what? Yeah. The 4 is F. My melody. The 5 is G. My melody. Now the 6 is A minor. My melody. Now the 7th is B. My melody. Then back to my 1. My melody is. So on the key of F, let's say this is my melody. Then, so just use C as a reference. Just use C as a reference, but no chord number system, which is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, the 1. First thing, no chord number system. The first thing, no chord number system. The second thing is to know the alphabet. You know there are just 7 alphabets, but on each key, know the alphabet. On the key of C, you know, yes, this is C, this is D, this is E, F, G, A, B, and then back to C. Now then, know the formulas for the scale degrees. The 1 to the 2, you know it is a tone. The 2 to the 3, you know it's a tone. Then the 3 and 4, semitone. 3 and 4 are semitones away from each other. 4 and 5 is semitone. 5 and 6, semitone. 6 and 7, 5 and 6 is a tone, sorry. 6 and 7, a tone 2, 7 and then the 1 on 8, a semitone. So these two are just semitones away from each other. The 3 and the 4, and the 7 and the 1. As simple as A, B, C. So just know the formula, which is tone, tone, semitone, tone, 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 semitone. So that is just it for the class. Welcome.